Bowser from the 5th. Green flag waves now. Brandon Spithaler rips the lip in 1 and 2. He'll lead lap 1 down the backstretch. Thank God for Austin Bishop's neon orange tail tank as he slowed dramatically down the backstretch. Highland Tire instant replay on the Hovey's video board, and those of you watching Dirt TV. Oh yeah, Carl Bowser went to the outside and his left rear hopped Austin Bishop's right front. The 3rd row and crisscross behind him. Better start that time for AJ Flick. He slides up and protects the cushion there for Brandon Spithaler, who slides over the top of 1 and 2. Caution on the speedway. See what Ryan Smith has in store for pole sitter AJ Flick. Flick again slides up to the cushion in turn 2. Smith and Blaney dive to the bottom at 3 and 4. AJ Flick is going to lead lap 1. Smith and Dale Blaney wheel to wheel down the backstretch for second. That allows AJ Flick to stretch out his lead almost 2 seconds. Danny Shetler underneath Darren Gallagher for 6th. Out front, AJ Flick is a third of the way through this race. 10 laps in, 20 laps to go. Still a 1.88 second lead over Dale Blaney. Brandon Spithaler is underneath Gallagher for 7th. AJ Flick just passed the flag stand and saw 2 sticks, 2 laps to go. Another set of cars may come into play before AJ gets to the checkered flag. Cody Bowman, Ricky Peterson race for position in front of him as he takes the white flag. Dale Blaney 2 seconds behind your leader. Michael Lutz slowed down the back straightaway. Off in turn 4 into the checkered flag, a $5,000 payday for AJ Flick. Dale Blaney 2nd, Ryan Smith 3rd, Tim Schaefer 4th, Matt Farnham comes home in 5th.
Known as Risco Industries, the official aluminum sheet provider of Rush. 20 laps, green flag is out. As they race their way down the back stretch out of turn number 2, it's John Mullock, your early leader. Mullock crossing the line here. He's got a lot of challenge right now from Arnie Kent. Excuse me, from Gale Root Jr., that is. As the field works its way into turn number 1. Out front, it's Gale Ruth Jr. in the 2nd spot behind Mullock, followed by Jeff Metzger. Looks like Brian Artzel sits in the 4th spot, rounding out. Oh, 1 car over the turn 4. We'll see if he can bring it back out onto the track. That's that's Tyler Graves in car number 25. Now with a 2.142 second lead. Tyler Graves in trouble here at turn number 4. He got high up there once again, and this time didn't go over the berm. He spun it out. Sorry to hit you, Aaron. Your leader, John Mullock, with 4 laps out of 20 complete. Green flag is back out. Mullock leads him into turn number 1. Metzger looks to the low side on Ruth. Can't find any racing room down there. Drifts up a back behind the Ruth car. Zach Wilson trying to get into the top 5 with that Dayglow yellow number 1. He gets around the outside of Kevin Ruhlman. Takes that spot away, gets into the top 5. Ruhlman fighting back on the inside. He's not going to pull it off as Wilson makes it 2 for 1 down the back stretch. Myers trying to keep sight of Chad Ruhlman down to the low side of Wilson. Wilson gives up the ghost on the top of 4, slides off the speedway and loses 2 spots as he falls behind Metzger. He tries to give chase once again on Metzger to get back into the top 5. Meanwhile, Mullock working his way into corner number 1 with lap traffic. Yellow flag is out as we've got a spinners up in turn 2, I guess, despite having a bad heat race run. Here we go, green flag is out. They head into turn number 1. Myers at the top of the track along with Ruhlman. As they close in on Gale Ruth Jr., there goes Myers to the bottom. I told you, he's gonna slide job and take second. He almost gets into Ruth. Ruhlman comes back underneath and Myers is right there. As they work their way into turn number 1, Mullock hit the berm up there. Myers closing in on the 4J. Myers is going to drive down to the low sider. He's going to keep the momentum going into 3 and 4. He's closing in on Mullock. Mullock has no idea. White flag is out. Blaze on the charge going into turn number 1. He works up to the top side of the track. He's right on the back bumper of Mullock. Coming out of turn number 2 down the back stretch. As they head their way into turns 3 and 4, Myers is going to go for it. Dives down to the low side. He slide jobs on Mullock. Mullock back underneath. Who's it going to be at the line? Mullock wins it over Myers. Wow. 3rd is Ruhlman. 4th is Ruth. And 5th is Artie Kent.
And the 4G of Justin Kovac. Looks like Barton and Boyles both drop to the tail as we go green. Brett Bruckenhofer tries to slide up into 1 and 2, but Andy Priest is going to lead the field down the back stretch. Cornbaugh heads to the top shelf where Daddy hides the good book. Morris with a great run down the backstretch. Now slide job 3 and 4 underneath Bruckenhofer. Morris to 2nd. Jimmy Morris has the 2nd spot. Cornbaugh trying to drive past Bruckenhofer. They're wheel to wheel down the backstretch and into 3 and 4. Cornbaugh to 3rd underneath Bruckenhofer at the flag stand. 4 laps in the books. Andy Priest is your early leader. Ahead of Jim Morris, Jeremy Cornbaugh, Brett Bruckenhofer, but a caution on the speedway. 21 of Hunter Haight got looped off of turn 4. Priest leads the field into 3 and 4. Morris slides through the bottom. Jeremy Cornbaugh up on the high side. Jimmy Morris had 2nd that time at the flag stand. Jeremy Cornbaugh is on the move to 27K. Cornbaugh multiple feature wins up at Mercer Raceway Park this year. One here back on May 20th. Caution on the speedway right in front of your leaders for the Allegheny Sprint Tour 305s presented by Sportsman Supply. Cornbaugh dives to the bottom of 1 and 2. Priest rolls the top and leads the field again down the backstretch. Priest Priest leads. Cornbaugh runs top side of 3 and 4. Cornbaugh again dives to the bottom of 1 and 2. Not enough for the slide job. Priest will hold the lead down the backstretch. Battle for 6 between Nolan Groves and Stevie Kennewell. Greg Dabrowski right there in the mix as well. Battle just just outside the top 5. Out front, Jeremy Cornbaugh to the lead off of turn 2. Bruckenhofer shuffled the whole way back to 7. 2 sticks at the stand, but a caution before the 2 to go. Justin Kovac. Jeremy Cornbaugh just has a different set of gears on the restart, just driving away from Jim Morris. Jake Gamola up to 3rd on the restart. Andy Priest fading on the restart. 2 laps to go for Jeremy Cornbaugh. '17 spun. Did a 360 and stayed green as Cornbaugh comes to the white flag. Down the backstretch for the final time, coming to the checker flag for the 2nd time here this year at Lernerville Speedway. Feature winner tonight, $2,000 for Jeremy Cornbaugh.
Catch all the Lernerville action live and on demand at dirt.tv. And stay up to date with all Lernerville Speedway news at lernerville.com.